A long time ago, in a small village far away from the noise of the city, there lived a boy named George. He didn't have much. No shoes on his feet, no new clothes to wear. His shirt was torn, and his trousers had holes. But George carried something powerful inside him. A dream. Every day, George walked 5 long kilometers to school. The road was rough, filled with stones and dust. His feet often ached, but he never stopped walking. He had a vision. He wanted to become an inventor. More than anything, he wanted to build something useful. A lamp. His home was always dark at night, and his mother worked hard selling sweet potatoes in the market. George dreamed of giving her light, a lamp powered by the sun. He began collecting scraps, old batteries, broken radios, and bits of wire from the garbage. At night, while others slept, George would sit outside and try to make his solar lamp. His first lamp failed. The battery smoked and burned the paper on his table. His second attempt couldn't charge. His third attempt broke into pieces on the very morning of the school science contest. The children laughed at him. "You should just sell sweet potatoes like your mother," one boy mocked. "You'll never make anything," another sneered. George felt pain in his heart, but he didn't run away, refused to quit. Instead, he searched for answers. Borrowed old newspapers from the butcher and read about great inventors. He visited an old electrician in the village, asking endless questions. The old man looked at him and said, "If you truly want to learn, then never stop." So George kept working. His hands were dirty, his stomach often empty, but his spirit was burning with determination. Then one day, the head teacher announced, "Children, a rich merchant is visiting next week. His company is offering a prize for young inventors." The class buzzed with excitement, but George stayed quiet at the back. His friend Maya leaned toward him and whispered with a smile, "This is your time. Try again." That night, George worked harder than ever. He used every broken piece, every wire, every bit of knowledge he had collected. He tested it once, twice, and finally, the lamp stayed on. 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. It worked. The next day, George stood before the merchant, the teachers, and the judges. His hands shook as he held his small lamp. "This is my solar lamp," he said quietly, flipped it on, and the room lit up. The judges gasped. The merchant asked, "Where did you find the parts?" George answered softly, "From the garbage." The room went silent. "This," he said, "is exactly what we are looking for." George won the prize. His story was published in newspapers. The boy who built light from trash. He received a scholarship, and his small solar lamp was soon lighting many homes in his village. Children could now read at night, and mothers could cook in the glow of his invention. But George's story carries a lesson for all of us. In life, people will laugh when you fail. They will tell you to give up. But the winners are not the ones who never fall. The winners are those who stand up every single time they fall. Maybe you've tried something and it didn't work. Maybe others told you that you aren't good enough. But as long as you keep trying, keep learning, and keep moving forward, you are already stronger than you think. You don't need money to begin. You don't need big things to start. You only need the courage to rise after every fall. Whenever life pushes you down, remember the most powerful words: "I will not give up." Because one day, someone will look at you and say, "This is exactly what we were looking for."